So I watched Dhadak 2. Dhadak, I don't know how it's pronounced in Dhadak 2 on Netflix. And I thought I'd do a quick reaction on that. So if you guys don't know, it's a remake of a Tamil movie called Pariyerum Perumal. It's about it's like it's the director's own story, almost like based on like true events that happen in the director's life itself. And it's a beautiful movie. I didn't watch it when it released, but I only watched it maybe 2 3 years back on Netflix or Amazon Prime or something somewhere. I don't remember, but it was like shocking. It was like very disturbing movie, and I was only hoping that they, like, the Bollywood doesn't change anything from the original, at least the core story. That would have been like, if they had changed that, that would have been like a bad movie. But I was like pleasantly surprised when I watched the movie. They didn't, for the most part, they didn't change much, and that itself is a big achievement. I just checked Wikipedia. I think Shafia Iqbal is the director of the movie. She's from Patna, I believe. Well, a few differences I noticed in the movie is that the original movie opens with the dog scene, the dog where they, where the dog gets uh, killed. But in this movie, they decided to use it like a flashback scene. They decided to have this as a flashback scene. I don't understand why, and I don't understand why in the original they wanted to start with that scene. The only thing I can think of is maybe Mari Selvaraj wanted to establish the landscape first, and then you know come to the story, to make the viewer feel as if this is the society that that we are going to be dealing with for the next 2.5 hours. And whatever is it comes after that is just a part of this whole landscape, right? So I think in the original version, the story is not just about these two people, like this boy and this girl from a different caste falling in love. It's not just about them, rather it's about the society itself. I think that was a bit they shrunk that in the Hindi version. They made everything about these two people in this movie. That's what I like. That's the only thing that I think would have been the reason for Mari Selvaraj to open with that scene. But apart from that, I think everything else was like really beautifully made, and both the actors, both the Siddhant Chaturvedi, and I remember watching him in Gehrai. I didn't like that movie that much. It was very pretentious, that movie. And even the Trivedi, the Tripti, I don't, like Dimri, I forgot her name. Like both were like equally good in the movie, like very convincing, beautiful acting, nice chemistry and whatnot. And I don't know why and that other guy, the one who the guy who I'm not sure if any of you guys see. I read somewhere that he didn't do well in Bollywood. You know what? I think you know what could be the reason, because like this Dhadak 2 was advertised as like in the theaters. Like I watched trailers in the theaters in Sydney as well, right? Like the trailer it reveals the whole thing in it, that it's about like Dalit lives matters and that kind of stuff. So if you reveal that right away, I believe the casteist people, like they wouldn't go watch such movies. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's another reason why the Tamil version was a big hit, because you just shock people. Like you don't reveal anything about the story, so that you invite everybody in, all the casteist, all the non-casteist, all the oppressed, all the oppressors, everybody, so that they get a taste of like like what's the other side, like what I mean, like. So there's a chance that someone like an oppressive person, or a casteist guy develop some kind of conscience, and then like there's an opportunity for him to change. I think they took that away from the Hindi version, because the way they advertise and everything probably stopped all the prejudiced people from even going and watching the movie in the first place. You know what I mean? They could have avoided that, unless that it was their intention to make sure that the movie didn't do well. I don't know, like why would a producer deliberately do something like that? I don't know. But we need more such movies. And interestingly, like the movie is happens in the whole the plot, like it's in Madhya Pradesh. Now, I've made a few videos in the past discussing how people from UP, MP, and in these states, like how casteist and racist they are. It wasn't a surprise, like when I saw Madhya Pradesh and the kind of stuff that happens. So Madhya Pradesh is like probably the most backward. Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh, like the most backward, more both. Like, I mean, I'm not talking about like economically backward. I'm saying like mentally backward casteist society. I think the states, two of the states, some of the biggest racists and castes that I've encountered are from these two states. Yeah, I love the movie. Um, Especially the Siddhant Chaturvedi's character. It was really good. And like the acting, very, 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 very good acting. And there's another movie releasing this Saturday by Mari Selvaraj. I've already booked for that. It's called Bison. I'm not sure if it's releasing in Hindi or what, but I'm going to be watching it this Saturday. So meanwhile, I thought I would do a quick reaction for Dhadak 2. Okay, Taiba Walid says hi. Hello, Taiba. Sijan Gurung says hi. Hello, Sijan. For the two people watching, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.